Hello, my name is Valerie and I will be covering what I learned this semester in Fission 101. A scientific concept in desserts is its flour. Flour is responsible for gluten because when it is mixed with water, gluten is created in the dessert, which gives it its iconic structure. Leavening agents are also useful in the desserts. Examples of this can include baking soda and baking powder, and this creates carbon dioxide within the dessert, which creates little air pockets, causing the dessert to double in size and become less dense. In the images on the right, you can see that the cupcake with both baking powder and baking soda have the best structure due to the leavening agents. On the other image, you can see the little air pockets in the close-up of the dessert. Next, solid butter is used to make cookies. This is because butter remains solid at room temperature due to its saturated fatty acids, and these are long chains of carbon without any double bonds. This leads to stronger molecular binding. Therefore, as the cookie bakes and the butter melts, the binding is not as strong, allowing it to spread. So in the image on the right, you can see that when more solid butter is used, the cookie is able to hold its shape, while when melted butter is used, the cookie spreads a little too much. Next is soy and phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens mimic estrogen, but they are consumed rather than generated in the body. They are found in almost all consumable plants, but soy has been shown to have a very high concentration of them. They bind to similar molecules to promote the steroidal function like estrogen, so they can stimulate the functions of enzymes, maintain brain function, and cell growth. Therefore, they are beneficial to both males and females. Next is water activity in beef jerky. Water activity in beef jerky is lowered through dehydration, cooking, or addition of additives. Water activity determines the likelihood of the growth of microorganisms, meaning that a lower water activity means that there's a less likely chance of microorganisms growing. Drying beef can prolong shelf life, and adding salt can further decrease water activity. So this makes it less likely to grow microorganisms than raw beef. Water activity should be lower than 0.85 for preservation. So through dehydration and salt, beef jerky can reach a water activity lower than 0.8, making it suitable to be preserved. Next is the chemistry of honey. Honey is made up of mostly glucose and fructose. Bees convert these complex sugars and nectar to simple sugars. This makes honey more easily digestible than table sugar because the body can readily absorb simple sugars. This process requires heat, acids, or enzymes, but bees make it much easier to do this than in a lab. Thank you for listening.